Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time we're going to look at a really weird game, and this is called Kyros. Maybe it's Kyros? I'm going to call it Kyros. But this was created by Alpha Denshi and licensed to World Games in 1987. This was suggested by YouTube user PS Jedi 1. Boy, is it a strange frickin' game. I don't know how much it was seen in the US. Probably not much at all. But it's really weird. And I don't really know the synopsis of the game, really. But you're some sort of brawler that gets put in this series of buildings. And there's this really annoying sound that you hear throughout the game that I guess the hero makes, and he says it when he picks up certain things, I guess. But the game's not unplayable by any means. It's just incredibly weird. There's some cool things you can pick up. There's some cool ways to get extra points. But your guy, who's just some kind of like a Street Fighter brawler or something, that is so annoying. But you have to fight various demons and human enemies. You have a very useful... Whoops. Sorry, I'll start over here. You can't touch a landmine, or you blow up and you die. You lose all your energy. But yeah, you don't have to beat up all these guys. And you have a very useful flip that you can do, and you can often go right through enemies with your flip. There's just various enemies that appear, and demons, and that red demon there. Get away from me, damn it. I don't know how that happens, but sometimes I guess if you walk in a certain place or touch a statue at a certain angle, you can turn all the enemies into gold. But those red demon guys makes me think of Satan from South Park. Kind of looks like him. There'll be some statues that you can attack, and they'll roll at the enemy and flatten them. But there's various things on the walls that you can punch that will help you. And sometimes you'll see a clock, and if you punch it, you'll freeze all the enemies for a short time. And then there's... Oh god, that's annoying. But sometimes there'll be like a picture on the wall, and you can punch it, and you'll make these guys that look like... they look like chefs come out of this white door. You can't go in that door. Oops, I died. But these chef guys will come out of that door, and when you collect them, not only does your guy go HYULK HYULK, but you will get a bonus for them when you beat the boss of the level. The boss fights can be really hard. But there are bags of gold you can collect for points. I hate those demons because they can shoot fire at you. And then there'll be these teleporters. And some of the things on the walls can turn the enemies into bonus items that you can collect. It looked like one of them was a chicken. And some of the bonus items can include a fireball. Dang it, get away from me. There are dogs that are really annoying, but pretty much anything you see on the wall you can destroy. I mean, that isn't just like wall or foliage or something. And I used another teleporter. This mark on the wall, you have to destroy it so you can get through that fence. But there are dogs that'll attack you, and any enemy that grabs you can just keep grabbing onto you and drain your energy. And here is the boss of the first level. Now what you have to do, and I didn't do it here, is you have to move around and avoid their fire. eventually they will make a dive at you, and that is when you need to punch them. You have to destroy all those guys. And I'll take this, and I'll collect that E. The E gives you energy back. And I was at full, so I didn't really need to collect it. But yeah, watch what I do here. You have to avoid their fire, and eventually they will make a dive at you, and you have to punch them. Damn it. But yeah, don't forget you have that dive button, and it can make you miss the enemies, or go right through them. It's a very, very useful button. There will be one more head that emerges from the door up there, and he has a bunch of bats that can attack you. Oh crap, I missed him. Fortunately, you're not timed in this game as far as I can tell. But there I beat the first boss. But yeah, the boss battles can be very hard. You will get a bonus for all your energy remaining once you beat the boss. But yeah, some of the items on the walls that you can punch can destroy all the enemies at once. And there I was able to collect a bomb. I like the bomb quite a bit. But there are still a number of enemies that you need to punch, and you can't HYULK HYULK. You can't throw a bomb at the things on the wall. And I guess with a certain amount of those baker guys that you collect, you can change your form to a big brawler guy. Kind of makes me think of Karnov. But you can upgrade the strength of that brawler guy. Yeah, I punched whatever that was there on the wall, and it destroyed all the enemies at once. But you can upgrade the Karnov-like guy, and he can be really, really strong. There'll be these blonde ladies that'll attack you too. But the enemies will eventually keep... Oh crap! Killed myself by touching a landmine. But all the enemies will keep spawning from a certain location if you kill them all. So just keep moving on. I might have put on invincibility at this point. But yeah, those dogs can be really annoying. Oftentimes it seems when you punch the things on the wall that you swear you punched them and it's not registering. I brought out more baker guys. HYULK HYULK! God, that's annoying as hell. And sometimes, yeah, by punching certain things you can turn the enemies into bonus items you can collect. And there I picked up a boomerang, and it's a really crappy weapon. You fire it straight and it doesn't fly straight. And you can only throw one at a time. I don't like the boomerang. I like the bombs a hell of a lot more. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see what all things happen when you punch the things on the wall. And here we've got two energy things in this level, so I can pick them up when my energy's low. But these bosses, I have to kill them all, and you can't really hurt them with boomerangs or bombs or anything. You have to punch them, and that's frickin' lame. And when you punch them all, then there's gonna be like one left, and then you have to punch him enough times, and then you'll get a bunch more guys attacking you. And yeah, this boss is a pain in the butt. All the while you have to watch out not to get hit by their projectiles. Yeah, that's a bunch of crap that your weapons go right through them. You have to punch. And then this last guy is trying to get away from me. Lame-o. Yeah, this is a really strange game. I've definitely never heard of this before. It's definitely got to be way up there on the weirdest arcade games ever made. Very, very frickin' strange. See, now we gotta face a bunch more of these frickin' guys. Lame-o. I think I ran out of life facing these guys, yep. But I think maybe at this point, yeah, at this point I put on invincibility. We'll just zip forward and see me kill him. Don't forget that you've got that dive, or that flip, or whatever. Use it. Oh, and you get an extra life every 100,000 points. Yeah, if you're using the cheat to give yourself invincibility, turn it off once you beat the boss, or the game will just kind of sit there as you keep collecting points for your energy left. Yeah, I swear I've hit that stupid thing on the wall and it's not registering. That's really annoying. But yeah, you can use those statues to bowl over enemies, and at times you'll somehow turn all the enemies into these bonus items, and these gave me temporary invincibility. HYULK HYULK! Oh, and I became Karnov again. I think it appears like there's a bunch of the baker guys and then one extra guy. And I think if you collect that one extra guy enough, then you'll turn into the Karnov guy. And I think you'll stay as Karnov until you die, so you can collect more of those guys that'll build you up towards a stronger Karnov. And you can destroy that thing that's spouting out the fireballs, and it often seems to kill all enemies on screen. Yeah, if you let the enemies grab a hold of you, they'll pin you and you'll be down for a few seconds. And as you get stronger with your Karnov, you can do a really strong running attack. And I think that's your dive attack. He'll kick as he does it, which is pretty awesome. We'll be attacked by these gals while this one guy throws a fireball at you from a safe distance. He'll eventually join the fray and start attacking you. There he is, and he keeps jumping, so you have to start nailing him after he lands. Yeah, if you get pinned or grabbed, then just wiggle the joystick and wail on the buttons, and you'll break out. What a weird frickin' game. Yeah, it's hard to catch this stupid guy. You'll want to use your dive, or no, maybe not a dive, but like a. Yeah, maybe dive and kick. Well, killed him. There are 5 total buildings that you go through. There, I get bonus points for all the bakers. They look like bakers or chefs to me. But your guy celebrates when catching one by going HYULK HYULK. God, that is unbelievably irritating. Oops. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those landmines. again, you'll automatically die when you touch one, but I have invincibility on or whatever, so it doesn't kill me. And you can flip over the landmines. Oh, I didn't want to warp back to the room I was already in. Anyway, we'll scoot forward and see a later part of this level. Ooh, I have bombs. And now we have this guy in black again jumping around. But yeah, the bosses you cannot hurt with the weapons, which is so stupid. You have to punch them. And then these gals are throwing something at me from far away. Let's just kill this guy and get it over with. There we go. Bonus points for bakers, and you only get 100 for each one. That's really kind of a lame bonus. And here is the last level. There, I was able to hit him with these. Sometimes, though, it just seems that you hit it right on and it doesn't register. I'm not going to get that crappy boomerang this time. Let's get us some more chefs. HYULK HYULK! Oh, God. We're going to scoot forward a little bit. We'll grab a money bag and try to make our way to the boss. Let go me, doggy. Get some more chefs. And there, I'm Karnov again. So yeah, again, if you are able to collect the guy that isn't the baker or the chef from that group, then you'll be able to build your way towards a Karnov. And the later versions of Karnov can be really strong. Yeah, the bosses definitely get super annoying by this time, and this final one is really annoying. I just want to kill this frickin' guy. Let's just scoot forward and I'll kill him there. Now it tells you or gives you the staff names. This is definitely one of the weirder games I have ever played in my life. Weirdest arcade games. But that's Kyros by Alpha Denshi and licensed to World Games in 1987. There's like another version of this that has slightly different music, but it plays the same as far as I can tell. I get my meager points for the chefs that I rescued. But you start all the levels over. And here is the great upgraded version of Karnov. He does a spinning kick with his attacks, and he's very strong. And there's that the Satan from South Park. There, I changed them all into treasures. Not sure how I did it, but I did. And here's me putting in my initials from declining to continue. You gotta put in a lot of initials. Gotta put in my full first name and an exclamation point. That is Kyros by Alpha Denshi and licensed to World Games in 1987. Very, very, very strange game. HYULK HYULK! God, that's annoying. Well, that was Kyros by Alpha Denshi and licensed to World Games in 1987. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Kyros by Alpha Denshi and World Games 1987. I will catch you later in the future with another video. Y'all have a good one, folks. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.